Welcome back, and thanks for joining us for the second half of NewsBreak Live. With me now is President and CEO Donna Duperron from the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce. Donna, thank you so much for being with us tonight. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's our pleasure. Thank you for having me here tonight.
It's always so great to see you. And after 24 years, the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce is moving to a new office this week. Tell us how the move is going.
The move is going fine. I think like every other move, you have some chaotic points and some stress points, but I think the one thing that we're really trying to capture is to have all of the history of the chamber remain in contact. So to make sure that we bubble wrap and neatly seal and put in scrapbooks different pictures and memorabilia. So the staff and board members and our ambassadors and even members have offered to come in and to help us get ready for the move.
Your organization was located on 3400 Torrance Boulevard for 24 years. Like I just mentioned, how did you decide on the perfect office space, which you picked eventually with SoCal Roc?
We looked at many different business parks in the city of Torrance, and I think what really sold us on SoCal Roc was a partnership with the 21st Century World of Work. And at the Chamber, we have done Educators in the Workplace program this past year and have really done a lot to partner with the Torrance Education Foundation and Torrance Unified School District. And I think just having us at SoCal Roc will add another element to what our Chamber members can be exposed to and what our Chamber members can expose the students of SCROC to.
That's such great news. And the Chamber is a nonprofit organization for many people that are watching, and it has been serving the business community for 103 years. That's a long time. And I know you've been with the organization for 18. So tell us a little bit of the history of the organization since you've been there.
Whenever I started at the Chamber, really the structure is the same. We have a board of directors of 30 very active business partners, and we have a team of 20 ambassadors, and then our Chamber membership is right about 760. So as far as some of the differences, even most recent, I'll say that a few years ago we would have not spoken about an active shooter program or different programs like that. And we now are being encouraged by our businesses to do more informative and educational seminars and forums than really we were in the past. So that's one big difference, but I think really just the continuity, really the Chamber being an advocate for small business, doing legislative advocacy, that really hasn't changed that much. It's just the scope maybe of the various events that we do.
And speaking of the active shooter training, which with the Torrance Police Department that recently happened, I know you mentioned to me the organization is trying to be as relevant as possible, and there was such great feedback. I know Torrance CitiCABLE attended the event as well. Can you tell us about that and the transformation of the organization to 2016 now?
The reason that we did the active shooter forum is that some of our Chamber members have participated in the last 4 years in what we initially called the police task force, but they were actually business segmented monthly meetings held at the Chamber where members of the police department would really come and talk about the latest crime trends to affect those businesses. And through those meetings, we learned from our members that they would really like to have something about active shooter and workplace safety. So Chief Matsuda said that we have a really talented Lieutenant Jeremiah Hart who performed or presented the presentation that was attended by about 120 of our members.
And speaking of members, you receive hundreds of applications from business owners either looking to open up shop here in Torrance or looking to move their growing businesses here. And that oftentimes coincides with your membership growth too, doesn't it?
Yes,
I know
it
you
does.
just mentioned how many members you currently have.
Yes, it does. We do receive a lot of inquiries about membership, and a lot of them are we are currently 64% 1 to 50 employees. So relatively small businesses. And what we have to do is really find programs, events, or activities to keep those small businesses engaged in our city. And when we have the different businesses coming to our city, we actually have a team of ambassadors who welcome those members to our chamber membership.
And speaking of celebrating new openings, anniversaries, and expansions, tell us about any upcoming events scheduled with the chamber. I know there's a delicious restaurant that opened and will just become your member.
Yes, on August the 12th, Friday, Shrimp Bayou, which is on PCH and Crenshaw, will be opening with a ribbon cutting for our membership and any residents in the community that would like to attend. And I've had the opportunity to visit with Ed, the new owner, and he is just so enthusiastic about being a part of our community. And also in September, we have the annual State of the City with Mayor Patrick Fury. And we always look forward to having our Torrance mayors address the business community.
And as far as membership goes, how much is it? What are the perks that come with becoming a member of the Torrance Area Chamber?
Membership is actually based on the number of full-time employees that a business has. So say, for instance, our bottom level is 1 to 10 employees, and the cost is $235 for an annual membership. The perks of the program are really widespread, and we have 6 programs within the chamber that really we encourage small business owners to come to. They are provided with a networking opportunity, and then it's an educational program for them. We have Ignite Torrance for our members that are under the age of 40, Professional Roundtable of Financial Services for our bankers, our mortgage, real estate, financial planners, Empowered Marketing Group. So it is a group that really helps you market, and should you print media or digital media, or how do you advertise your business. Our governmental affairs program is probably one of our strongest. Typically have 50 to 60 members at each one of those programs. And then our final is Tech Talks, and it is all about technology. So any member of our chamber can come to any of those monthly events free of charge.
And why is networking such a key initiative for the chamber?
Networking provides not only resources, but what happens a lot of times is people will meet somebody, exchange business cards, be able to speak to them for maybe just a few minutes at a time. And even though they may not think at that time that they can have the possibility of doing business with them, on down the road they'll say, I remembered him or her. I met them at a chamber function. So networking is so important, and it increases visibility of your business.
The chamber helps small businesses along with corporations thrive. Tell us how the chamber works side by side with the city's economic development team. I know you mentioned that it's a vital part of partnership that the city has with you guys.
There's not a day that goes by that I know that I can't call really anybody at the city if we have a question that is called into us by maybe not anybody that even lives into the city that might be having an inquiry into moving into the city of Torrance. And whether it's, is there a vacant building, or how do I get electricity, or what about a business license, or how do I hang a banner? I always know that Fran Fulton and the economic development team at the city is just a phone call away for us. We also, 2 years ago, began partnering with Fran Fulton, the mayor, and Dominica and going out and visiting different businesses and corporations. We visit 2 a month. And even though it doesn't sound like a large number, we are making an impact and just going out and saying, thank you. We are here to help you, both the Chamber and City, if there's anything that you should need assistance with.
And how can people sign up for the Chamber if they're interested?
There is an application, www.torrancechamber.com. Individuals may also call the Torrance Chamber office and ask to speak to Marvin or myself. We would welcome the opportunity to talk to them about the benefits of Chamber membership and, more importantly, just learn about their business.
Donna, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all that you do for our Chamber.
And we look forward to attending many more ribbon cutting ceremonies.
Thank you.
And as we just mentioned, the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce will be moving to a new office this week. They'll be open for business on August 8th. Their new address is 2300 Crenshaw Boulevard, Building B. If you want any more information or would like to join the Chamber, you can go to torrancechamber.com or give them a call. Well, that does it for tonight's NewsBreak Live. We always welcome your feedback, so if you have news or even video that you'd like to share, please email us at newsbreak@torranceca.gov. And for Facebook and Twitter users, use #NewsBreakLive. Have a great night.